Yeah. I think this is it, right? For now. The gates, we got the gates. So we can either go to Vervain, fast travel there, or go via the crossroads. I guess it would be nice if we could try to go via the crossroads. Who should we go for first? The Dragon Slayer, or where the dead must go? Well, they mentioned Emmerich earlier, so maybe we should find him. Travel to the Necropolis halls via the crossroads. Sure, I'll do that.
Wait, the lyrium dagger's vibrating like a song in a wine glass. Are those voices?
What? Why is it randomly vibrating? That's weird. Hello? Thank you for bringing me.
The deeper currents.
Are you saying there's voices in the dagger? Or is it just resonating with something that's giving me... letting me hear those voices? Well, we haven't been in this part of the crossroads for a little bit. How are the spirits doing? Well, I hope. Everyone chilling here. We haven't been able to open those essence gate thingies here because we haven't fought any of those guys yet. They're all like really high level stuff. So I guess that's that for now. We really want to just go... Oh, hold on. Regrets of the Dreadwolf. I don't think we've been able to go there yet, right? This is blocked off. Yes, there's a gate here. That's why I haven't been able to go through.
What does Spirit spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
You can talk to the little wisp. Hey, what are you selling, man? Brass root ring. Am I using this ring? If I'm not using it, I don't even want to upgrade it. Engraved relic. I mean, it's epic. Should I be buying it just because it's epic? We could. We can buy... I don't know. Permanently boosts defense by 1% when acquired. Good. I assume by the very end, we'll want everyone's strengths, all the towns and stuff, to be like really high. But before then, well, I can always spend all my money at the very end in one go, I guess. Depending on which city needs it.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlithan Forest while we were searching for Solace. Strife and Ireland helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Wearing your face?
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
Well, especially for dwarves that are not in tune with their magic and all that. Speaking of which, Harding, have you made any progress with your Titan power stuff going on? Hey, do we have an explanation for why these mirrors are suddenly working? It wasn't working before, but now it does, but I don't know if there's did we do something that made that happen? The team enters the mysterious Grand Necropolis to recruit Fade expert Emmerich Volcarin, but evil mages have plans of their own. We're going with Harding, sure. Navara.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him.
Oh, Balara's here
He
too.
is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
We frown upon necromancy normally, right? Just like blood magic. But not here. Not in Navarra. No, 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 no! Okay.
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Mourn Watcher.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Bilara, my dear girl, what a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless.
Ooh.
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Okay, well, we don't have to rescue someone from a prison.
I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Even though they shouldn't be stirring at all, really. Wait, I probably should have had Bilara in my party. Now we have Hauntings and Emmerich. But she's here anyway.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this. Are these warts?
Indeed they are. But what's caused the aphotic needles to fall into a slumber?
Oh, I'm pretty handy with artifacts. I can take a look.
That would be good of you, Bilara. Your friends and I will press on.
Right, Professor. Good luck.
You gonna stay here, canonically? I suppose. Well, maybe Nev would be a... I didn't think too hard about it here, but magic, Nev. That might have been a nice choice, except I feel like I use Nev a lot, so I try to rotate it around.
I think something's ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
The bell? Well, it seems pretty peaceful here so far, except something's wrong, apparently.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Well, why are they here?
Let's go get him!
Why are they here?
Careful, Rook. It's singled you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
Oh, those little balls. That's annoying. Wait, are my friends even helping? No, this is a solo battle. Why? Is it because I'm worthy of despair or something? Oh, I got distracted by the little ball. Get out of here.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Do you just normally have dead corpses all over? Is this just what the Grand Necropolis is like? I'm not very familiar with this place. If you'll give me a second to do my point, Professor. Just one point. Quickened? After defeating an enemy? No, I'll go here, maybe. Very grand and necropolis-y. Oh, okay. They're like people holding the sides of their heads going, oh my god, I need to scream, but I have no mouth. Actually, they've got a huge mouth. Is it just you here, Professor? Wow.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Wait.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
You can't control them?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things.
Oh, this is very good. Headshots for days.
That had to hurt.
Works out well enough for me. But maybe we need to find a way to stop them. Because there's a lot. And they keep coming.
Nice, Rook. Got him in position.
Like there's some... Let me get that. There's definitely some stuff going on here.
I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Hi, Wisp. Could you please follow me? Okay, this one... I don't have stagger on that bow that I just picked up. So we'll have to go back and reapply that. Well, we've done it once before. With the Wisp stuff. Back in the crossroads. Hi! Oh!
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
I got you.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
There are people here, aside from you. Not like undead, I mean actual people.
So, Professor,
Just Emmerich, please.
you weren't that surprised we need a Fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult wasn't an if, so much as a when.
Are you ready to just help us then? Hopefully I don't have to do too much to convince you.
Here we go.
What are these guys? Just undead people. Necrotic is actually great here. We need to get those range dudes. Hate them. Right, so I've been using this toothpick for a while. The bleeding, I'm not sure how much it stacks. After this battle, let's try switching back to a normal weapon again and see if it significantly feels different. Like, it kind of works so far, but I need a better point for comparison.
They're at range.
Demon, get the guy! There's a staggered guy in the back. Ooh! Couldn't jump. Right, so you see the bleeding is stacking on him, but how much is that bleeding actually doing? If I observe the numbers specifically, I'll have to see.
Still alive?
Sorry about that. Let me just switch back out to try. 161. Weiss hops whale. That's what I had before.
Still alive.
There's a fight ahead.
Let's go.
Right, see, that goes by so much faster. Because these guys are really supposed to be pretty weak. Just a few hits.
Spectacular rook.
Maybe the toothpick wasn't that great after all. It's an interesting effect, but overall, probably higher base damage. Because the difference is quite big. The toothpick was like 50 damage. And the base damage of this is 188. Maybe it would have been better if I found it earlier. Any more people? Do you stay around here? Because the amount of dead people, it's like a morgue cemetery-ish kind of place. Catacombs in a way. It's just good material for necromantic research.
Oh, that's cold. That's really cold.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Vault of the Beloved. Interesting way to put it. What was that? Did you see that? Some kind of a... something. How do we get in there? Nothing super obvious seeming. Oh, maybe up here.
You got it.
Or not. What? This is just the way we came? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Huh, so that chest is sort of an unknown for now. Okay, don't touch it. Try not to touch it. Trying not to touch it. Let's go around. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're good. What about beyond there? Do you care about beyond there? Is there something? Precious Decay. Oh, perfect for this. Yeah, plus 15 necrotic damage. Oh, see, the Bleeding Shard was great for the toothpick because of the bleeding stuff. Plus 20%. Yeah, but I'll try this to pair with the necrotic, which we need for this area. Did that thing just transfer over here? That circle? Oh, do we need 2 wisps?
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
We need 3 wisps.
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Oh.
I'll need a wisp.
Hi, friend.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
That's nice. Maybe Nev could get some tips from you on how to handle the wisps that keep bothering her too. Once we get back to the lighthouse. Can I get more than one?
Here's our second wisp.
Do they mind following us around?
Wisps often seek out mortal company. They're drawn to us as flowers turn towards a sun.
Aw, That's sweet.
Two. And it's like right in the middle of all that. Hold on.
There's the...
Oh, sorry.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Oh. That almost sounds a little bit Fate-like. Does that have anything to do with you being a Fate expert? It's just similar to what you're used to.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Just gonna quickly look at that duelist blade we picked up. Is it better than what we have? Is it a offhand thing? Is it better? No. Because right now we have the necrotic damage stuff. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, ready to attack us already? Oh. Okay. Just dodged into the water and died.
Ranged attackers!
Into the fray!
Death Chill Mage.
They attack from afar!
Yes.
Whatever you say.
Oh, I don't want to go inside the... Oh, I think we might have accidentally activated something. Maybe good for us? We just... Get away!
Someone follow up!
Don't teleport. Don't teleport, please. Sick of you guys teleporting. Oh my goodness!
Have them now!
That the last of them?
Maybe. For now.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
It's not your doing, not the doing of anyone around here. That's not good to hear. This looks like it can eventually go somewhere, but not now. Sightless Skull. Control ability damage. I'm good. Are we wrapping back to the bell area then? Eventually? Wow, this place is so dreary. You live here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think we gotta go up here. Right. Here we go.
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlathan.
The old elven forests? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Only if you agree to help us. For real. I haven't heard a definitive okay from you yet. Although I assume it is gonna be a definitive okay. There's some kind of a chest behind us.
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook?
It's not immediately obvious to me how we get to those chests a lot of times. Lighting it with just pressing it.
This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
And then?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Even banishing demons is extra fancy down here.
It's one of the specialities of the necromantic arts. One of our better known ones, perhaps.
I think most people know about the undead stuff.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Oh, is there a body sitting right in the middle there? Thought I saw some. I did see something. Empty coin purse. You're gonna commune with the dead?
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst?
Mourn Watch corpse.
Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori!
Of course. They're everywhere.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Wow.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Casting Speak to Dead is not as common here as in Faerun.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle.
Think we got our work cut out for us. Oh my god! Okay. Well, that settles it. Hello?
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Grave Robber Captain. God, I'm trying to attack one guy, some other guy's trying to get me. Guys. These guys are not weak against necrotic though. Ice. Nev would have been better here.
Death before failure.
Your turn.
Death is not granted. The gods have power.
No, no, no. I don't think so. Your annoying shield.
We act as one. This cannot.
Oh, there's so many of them suddenly. Had enough? Oh, the other guy got up. Oh, he's already staggered.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Wow, these Venatori are so organized. I feel like they're more organized than us, actually, because they're everywhere. And they're always there before us. so many blockages here. We can't do anything about it. For now. Let me just grab that while we can. And the necropolis is huge here too. It is the grand necropolis. Oh, there's more though. You know there's more because you see these barriers. Oh boy. We should try to activate the abilities. Oh, 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 oh. Nope. We gotta at least break the barrier. I'm out of arrows. Oh! Don't just detonate crap in front of me. Light, 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 light.
Take the last blow.
Death is not granted. Winter never yields.
Oh, God. Oh.
Rook needs assistance.
I keep trying to block every now and then. It works like 20% of the time.
More for the gods.
Finish it.
Okay, that mage. Goodbye.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
Who are they then? There are other people around here? One second, okay, I just need to...
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Winter.
Can I do anything about it? Hi. Gone to the upper chambers to investigate a noise. With luck, it's only one of those lumbering Navaran corpses. What a sight. Throw my body to the flames like we do in the rest of the civilized world. Did you write that?
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous.
We're
As
pretty
for the
far.
Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
We're pretty far from Minrathous here, aren't we?
What's this?
A vessel to store the magic the Venatori intended to siphon away from us.
They had it all figured out. The whole game plan. Are we getting any closer to the bell? Better be.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
Just 3 spots. One. Nothing horrible happened.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
No one's gonna stop us.
Yes!
Kill them all.
Why did I open my big fat mouth?
Strike them again!
That guard guy's annoying enough that I don't want to fight him.
Here we go.
I haven't checked out Emmerich's abilities closely yet. Entangling Spirits. Necrotic, high stagger, applies weakened. Belled holes, applies quietus on hit. Quietus.
Trouble scouted.
Great. Because I said I don't like the shield guys, now they gave me 2. Maybe I'll get this guy first.
More blood for the gods.
Careful! On your left!
Double your efforts!
Quick, get out of there!
I feel a blessing!
We don't.
Just trying to get that mage first, that's all.
Your strength is mine. Right side.
Be careful not to accidentally get the guys in the next corner over too. Because I think we might. Alright, let's try some of this stuff here.
Got him in position.
Set that one up!
Oh my god. You get that?
Ah, well done!
That good enough?
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
We can't ring it from here? Like, can I just drop down? Is that alright? Oh, it's on you. I'm just gonna go grab a pot if you don't mind. Are you ringing it?
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay, let me grab another potion while we're here then. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, you've already started.
There's the Venatori.
Back flipping in style.
Left side.
Fire master, strike again!
Ow, ow, ow.
Take him out.
Death is weakness!
End it quick.
Oh!
Do it, Emmerich.
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
I got you, I got you.
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
That's... They're so organized. They got a whole force and everything. We probably should get the demon before getting that guy. There's more. That's a lot of demons. Holy. They're resistant against necrotic. Just for the record here, which I just accidentally activated. Hold on. Guys, let's focus on one of them at a time if we can.
Got it.
Hauntings getting pummeled by this one.
Behind you!
They keep teleporting all over the place too. It's crazy.
We're halfway there.
Look at how many there are, my god. Okay, maybe going into this little corner wasn't the best of ideas.
Your turn, Harding.
Like, we need to focus on individual ones. We don't have anything like combos.
Ready to go.
Solid hit!
Thank you! Get out of
The
here.
rage demon.
Hold fast!
Rage demon. Oh! Oh dear! We're not even done with the other one yet. You're weak against ice then, aren't you? You are. But there's another one in the back there. I haven't even dealt with that guy. Let's get that guy.
Don't stay there.
Couldn't move.
Finish it.
Oh, he's good at just dodging all over. Guys, use all of your skills on him. I don't care.
I'm there.
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
Oh! Oh, thank God.
Wow, those despair demons vanished.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Ooh.
But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Would you like the staff? Oh, this is so much better than yours. That was a lot. This? The Venatori's equipment.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Your areas of research overlap with the Venatoris in some ways, I bet. They do blood magic, you do necromancy. Both a little bit taboo-ish.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Give me one quick second.
Let me take one last look around.
Yeah, I'm sure there were chests and stuff here. I'm just curious if we could break this open now. That not a thing still? Like, what was this supposed to be then? If it's still... I can't get it from here. All four sides? Is that just how this place is? I guess so. Yeah, they're blocking something out.
Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent oniric disruptions.
At the least, the implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Oh.
No one ever brings me tea after a slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
I'm glad to have you on our side then.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Everyone's been relatively easy to convince. Thankfully enough.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Oh. Where the dead must go. Drawing on his necromantic powers, Emmerich banished the despair demons infesting the shrouded halls and drove the invading Venatori out. Learning that malevolent ancient gods are causing chaos in the Fade, the professor joined the team to help stop these mystical threats to creation. Unbeknownst to him, the Venatori plot is the beginning of a chain of events that will lead Emmerich to a dark figure from his past. Oh, that seems a little bit spoilerish. Almost. Farewell to a crow, Rook. Many dragons have visited the memorial we set up near the diamond. Perhaps this peace between our houses can last even after we're rid of the Antaam. I heard Viago scoffing already. Chance was originally from Orlais, and his people came to pay their respects. They passed on their thanks as well. You ensured Chance did not besmirch the name Candid, and that would have meant everything to him. Take care, Thea. I'm really worried about Jacobus now because he was definitely coughing the same way that Chance was. This one... There's a caution sign on it. This is just Lucanus. It's Lucanus talking about Treviso. Rook. Treviso is blighted worse than we thought. What it was, what we saw even under occupation, the markets, the cafes, the people, is lost. And still the Antaam try to claim what survives. I have responsibilities to my house and family I must fulfill. Then Ilario will take over and I will return. Whatever else, House de la Morte will not break its contracts. Permission granted. Greetings! You have driven despair from the shrouded halls. For this, you have our thanks. If Venatori return to plunder, hunt them as you will. This is stamped by the Mourn Watch, signed with a complicated impenetrable sigil. Okay. Thank you, I guess. I don't have any more unread stuff? No. Well, we got another point. I need to head towards a specialization. I'm going nowhere. In the middle of this, like, where am I going? This isn't going anywhere. We can't go back up from here, though. It just goes to the very end here. That's pretty much it. Veil Ranger. I don't really like the long range too much. If we can go closer, that would be my preference. So maybe Duelist is for me then. But I have literally nothing in Duelist. I can start going there soon. Applies bleeding. Perfect defense applies bleeding. Oh, if necrotic weapons is active, this ability applies necrosis instead. Necrotic weapons? Is necrotic weapons another skill here? Or do you mean just a weapon that has necrotic damage? Because I definitely have weapons that have necrotic damage. Oh, whatever. Yup. So we got a new... Emmerich and Manfred. They're over there. And Nev has something for me. Alright. Oh, I think we got a new room for Emmerich. Yeah. This was all vined up before. I see he's already decorated the place a little bit. Saw some skulls.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
Seems like they're getting along.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
I have reservations about staying in the Fade for this long, to be honest, but you tell me. You're the Fade expert. Ah, there's my Veil Jumper option, right? Oh. They're making me pick between my class-specific unique dialogue and a romance dialogue? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the class one.
I should take you to some of the weirder places I discovered with the Veil Jumpers.
Would you? Belara's tales of Arlathan have been astonishing.
I'll bet. The wonders she could show you.
Oh, Belara's been very welcoming, but I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
You understand why they would be worried, though, right?
No way! But a few people might not get it.
Oh, I'd hoped to make a good first impression.
Polara's excited you're here. Everyone else just has to get to know you.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by.
Who would be the most against necromancy? Nev, maybe? Well, great. We're slowly... Oh! You have something over me already. Hi, Manfred. Nice to meet you.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Restless Spirits. Why don't we get another companion first before doing this? Yeah, because it feels like he just settled in here and now we're going back again. I don't think we're as pressed as we were before. So we can chill out a little bit with the quest order. New exploration level unlocked, Necropolis Halls. Okay, thank you. Fingers crossed I'm right anyway. Varric, how are you doing? I don't visit you often because, frankly, you're a little bit far, but how are you? Oh, this is not Varric's room. See, another reason why I don't visit you often. Sometimes I just don't even know where you are. The next one over.
You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how weird magic is, it just gets weirder.
Especially weird for dwarves and stuff too, but Hauntings is gonna be a bridge between dwarves and magic and all that. Oh, sorry, I'm breaking stuff in my own home. I guess this is our home now.
Lace, I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsatel Mithalas Matheneras.
Did you say Isatunal?
I didn't,
Oh.
But it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's Elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. It's an old lullaby with old words. Irsatel might mean I'm empty, full of nothing, if I had to guess. I don't know why I brought it up, it just came to me.
Every race has their own set of creation myth, so to say, but they're probably a little bit more intertwined than we expect them to be. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about. Maybe they could have cross-disseminated sometime down the timeline, or maybe they're actually just one and the same.
Manifestation.
Still not enough to increase the rank. Not enough at all. Oh, I gotta increase the caretaker's power. Also, every time I switch out a new weapon, then I can't get that enchanting thing back. I have to level up again. Dang, we gotta get more of those mementos then, huh? Or, oh, sorry, I was actually looking at the wrong thing. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. There you go. Alright. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. Does not apply. Weisshop's whale? Do you just take it away? Yes, it just moves it. Kind of a more streamlined, simpler system compared to before, I think. San is here. Stavron doing okay.
Never thought I'd see a living city smothered by the blight.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Lucanus still isn't back. Oh, maybe we should do Nev's thing first, before finding Tosh.
You're up late?
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Suddenly getting all these veil jumper options, huh?
Working with the veil jumpers, if things are loud, that's a problem. If they're bizarrely silent, also a problem.
So you like the right amount of quiet?
If I can find it. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Do you want to talk about that? Yeah, you haven't really mentioned it at all.
Oh, well, that must have been something.
You just woke up and you had
There was a bit
it?
more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
I'm assuming... I think a lot of the characters that we've heard about so far in Veilguard have been like people from external media. Like outside of the games, there's also novels and stuff. So maybe Nev's leg is something that's covered in a previous novel. But yeah, she just hasn't brought it up at all. Apparently she just got it. I thought maybe she got injured or something.
When I close my eyes, I see everything the gods have done, but not what I should do next. I don't know what's going to happen.
You and me both. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches.
Yeah.
One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
Well, I might be.
I know the feeling.
It might be harder to sleep in the Fade here too because the day-night cycle is kind of messed up. As in there isn't even one. Nev's case notes, good word. Gallus, I hired you to find a book, a single book. Hardly a tall order. If you rely on word of mouth to secure employment, and given your address you must do so dearly, then you need that word to be good. I'm sorry to say that it won't come from me. Hecticus Turen. An unsent response from Nev. You hired me to find a book, and I did. You now know exactly where it is. The catch is, I figured out quick that this specific copy, and the notes it contains, isn't yours, and you didn't hire a thief. Now, if you want a copy of the book in general, I can get you a name. As for my good name and your opinion, I'll live. Yeah, she's famous enough that she doesn't need to work for whoever she doesn't want to. She's famous. Mourn Watch. Emmerich, note to Hauntings on souls. It wasn't a silly question at all. There's an enormous difference between a spirit and a soul, but the metaphysics are rarely taught outside mage circles. A soul is the richly numinous force within every living being. You and I, our companions, our opponents, all possess a soul. When we slumber, it slips into the Fade, our most intimate connection with the land of dreams. Oh. A spirit is an entity formed entirely in the Fade from raw magic. While both dwell in intangible regions, a trained mage will never mistake one for the other. Oh, but the soul goes to the Fade as well when we sleep? Huh. I found Craverton's Dialogue of the Outer Reaches to be the best starting book on the subject, if you'd like to peruse his absolutely gripping theories on autogenous liminality. Yeah, Harding, learn more about magic. Misconceptions about the necropolis. No one has more respect for Brother Genitivi's scholarship than I. Same. But his writing on Navarre details very little of practices of the Grand Necropolis. The more I travel, the more I'm convinced these elisions have led to some unfortunate conclusions by people of less than generous imagination. For example, we do not lock up our dead to pound fruitlessly against their coffins in the dark. Our departed lie in peaceful state, or even wander. The undead tableau are living constructions, not dress up with corpses. And in the event a malign spirit causes a disturbance, we don't simply throw them in a tomb and toss the key. Sometimes I think Warden Davern crafts these questions to tease me. Why are we getting access to people's diary? That's crazy. It's kind of like how people used to think, well, before we met anybody from Tevinter, that they're all about blood magic and slaves, which, to be fair, they kind of are. But you get the good apple every now and then, like Dorian. Complications in the Veil. The Veil. Our immutable eternal barrier against the Fade. Or so we thought. There has recently been a great weakening in the Veil, thanks to a confluence of magic in the south we've yet to understand. What scant information we have paints a chilling picture. The Veil may be undone permanently, either in large parts or as a whole. We cannot give way to panic. Should this threat be real, someone must be prepared to answer. If the Veil falls, thousands of lives, all we hold dear, will be swept away. I cannot say what would take their place. This is a lecture given by Emmerich like 10 years ago to a council of Chantry scholars and nobility and Navarran mages. 10 years ago, we were already considering the possibility of the Veil falling. Looks like we are okay for now. Yeah, I'm just thinking, should we find Tash? Or should we go back to this necropolis thing first? Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's go back to the necropolis. Even though I was like, maybe we shouldn't. Just in case, I don't want to like have to redo stuff. Those gates, I think we can... Oh, Arlethan Forest. Maybe we can do that first, huh? True. Wow. Every time I look away, there's always new stuff. Necropolis Halls and... Treviso... Okay. Let's go back to the necropolis first. We'll bring Balara this time, since I didn't last time. Emmerich. Both of them applied weaken, both of them detonate sundered. That's not good. That's not good. Ideally, you would want people that do, you know, the opposite or something, but well, we'll worry about that later, maybe. They seem to get along, though.
Let's ask Myrna and Volgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Professor, remember those spirits you wrote to me about?
Ah, the Judges of the Void. They should be awake and sated.
So exciting.
Oh my gosh. Are these... people? Where were these people before? There's suddenly so many people here now. Gather all the wisps in the belfry. Okay, we can do that first. Why don't we? All the barriers are off now. Maybe that was their own little defense mechanism to avoid the place from being messed up.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Sorry, I'm just gonna wreck everything because I can. Activate. Pressed a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's some candles that are being lit. Is it related? Do we have to do it in a certain order? One candle is not lit up. There's one more that's missing. This one.
That did it. Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Faint wispy noises. Are you lost, little guy? Don't worry, we'll put you in the right place. Oh, there's 4. Oh, hi. Hard workers. An overview of spirits malign. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand what manifests them directly in our world. Jealousy, arrogance, greed, rage, fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption in the Fade, a more powerful spirit, or other mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal suasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the necropolis are forfeit unto the Mourn Watch. The Mourn Watch. Are they all expert necromancers here?
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
I hope so. I wonder what's inside.
They're powerfully warded, and yet... someone passed through these doors not long ago.
Don't you live here? You don't know who passed through? Not seeing a wisp get generated here yet.
There we go.
Oh. Trapped wisp. Mischief. Placated.
Of course.
Here, little buddy. Stay here. Oh, we're putting it in the skeleton guy, basically. Oh, sorry, not this one. This one seems a little...
Let's see if we can figure this out.
Can we break this? This one seems guarded. Where is the non-guarded one?
We got it.
We did? What do we get? What do we get? Maybe I gotta go over here first too?
There we go.
I have no idea what changed.
What do we have here?
There's definitely a wisp over there. Maybe I'll get this guy first if I can. You're trapped inside. I have to have some way to... There you go. Impossible map. Crumpled parchment. The risen gods and their divine power sense a potential ally in the necropolis. We must sway it to their cause. According to that unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with, the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls. But be careful. This being is ancient. Who knows what mood it may be in when we find it. Was there a wisp here? There's a lot of tombs and coffins here. Oh. That. Spiteful aura. Veil vulnerability could become unstable. Oh, okay. This is Lucanus's thing, even though he's too busy to help us. There you go. Thank you. And then here... You can go in this body if you want. Wow, the hand was here for so long. Now back to this one. Oh, it's right here. There you go.
Shouldn't there be one more wisp for that locked door?
Right. Let's look around.
So that's opened up. This is now free. You guys control this place, don't you?
There we go.
How come we have to figure all this out ourselves? The Iron Cast. Better than what I have. Necrotic resistance. Ooh, not a fan of how it looks. I don't like how it looks. But I like the stats. Maybe we'll go back and change the appearance later. Or just live with it. There you go. What's behind the door? You opening it for me? Oh, and then you died again.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Is that a Venatori? Chamber of the Unforged. They're all already Venatori inside. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dead ones. Oh. Orbiting Envy Demon. If we touch all that green stuff, are we gonna get hurt?
Watch the right.
Just wanna... There we go. Get rid of that. Oh, no!
Quickly.
Let's try to get the smaller ones first if we can. Do you guys have anything electric? That is... Yes, this would be good. Whereas... I think, Emmerich is not gonna be great help here for now. Oh, cut that out. We've got a lot of barrier.
Thank you, Emmerich.
Ready here.
Oh, don't let that get me.
Quickly.
You gotta move.
Oh, I think we gotta get the big one because he keeps making the small ones. At least I think that's what's happening.
Finish them off.
Oh. Did you see that? He just disappeared right in front of my face.
Careful, left.
Everyone, please.
You bet.
Whenever they do that teleporting, everyone's focus just is lost. It's driving me insane.
Ah, nicely done.
The spirits can rest now.
That's
Thank God.
a lot of dead Venatori.
Hold on. This is not. This has higher stagger, but necrotic damage is a little bit lower. Attack my target deals 100 necrotic damage to nearby enemies. Oh, attack my target? Oh. That's when I tell them to attack my target. Okay, I'll try this one.
What happened here?
An excellent question.
They tried to do some spirit controlling thing and failed? Token of True Flight. Rarity increase. Projectile ability damage. 25 momentum with the projectile abilities that hit an enemy over 15 meters away. That's a lot of momentum, right? Probably. Try it back out again. Oh, but then that's taking away the plus 20 armor damage. Try it out. Oh? Are there all sorts of different quests here? We haven't even accepted the one that was back in the main hall. Wonder if I should go and accept that one first? Because we might be coming across the same places, right? Let me just walk back here. Walk back. Hi. Oh. There's like a shop here. This is the merchant. A note on ailments of the dead. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. No merchants? Hi? Hi.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
These... Oh, you have more. These are... more difficult emotions than before, huh? Curiosity being an emotion? A feeling? Okay, that's here. But you have something else for me?
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that. What's the state of things in the Shrouded Halls?
We have made an acceptable amount of progress, yet work remains.
The dead are restless still.
This place is pretty compromised.
How go your journeys, Professor?
The things I've witnessed could already fill a travelogue.
We would learn of them.
Next week's luncheon, perhaps?
I'm sorry, but I haven't brought you anywhere. Yet.
Hello again, Lady Myrna, Watcher Vorgoth. This place is incredible. But, why is it so cold? Is it always so cold?
You feel the remains of despair.
While banished, its effects will only abate with time.
Everything under control?
Only so much as we might serve the necropolis.
Our work is ever seen.
Is this guy supposed to be like a normal human or not?
Return.
Yeah, for now. You got stuff that you want. Can give you a little bit. 8? 8 is not the best, right? But 8. Soft cheese from Orlais molded to resemble the Divine's crown. Okay. This is one way we can get money too, just sell all this crap. Hermetic pendulum. This is... even higher stagger. No, I think it's fine. Duelist's blade, we can increase the rarity. Good. And then what Emmerich is wearing. Yeah? This is better. Alright. I think we'll leave it at that for now. I'm just curious if you have any, like, gift stuff. No. Mementos. Mementos are always good. And they require higher shop ranks to buy too. Okay. Well, we got multiple quests. Just gave me 3 all in a go. Why don't we go back to this one that we were gonna work on then? We were already right there anyway. If I can get there again. I thought some of them might be in the same direction, but of course, they're all in completely different directions. Okay, I didn't see that guy earlier. Just Venatori hanging from the freaking ceiling. There's something's here. Dead Venatori.
Sealed tight.
Stand back.
Whoa.
Are you Venatori? Are there sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
That's gotta be a demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
Have we thought about just leaving it alone? It sounds pretty happy to be left alone. That's just not a thing we want to do. Bloody note on Venatori. What we know. Place sealed long ago. Forgotten? Forbidden? Can sense magical loci projecting from here into the upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home in the Devinter, and one in Arlethan. Kill the demons at the loci, and the door to the inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside in the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. What we don't know. How to leave this bloody place.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Well, let's find some demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Oh, even you guys don't have a full grasp of whatever's going on here. Oh, these demons are across Thetis. Okay. Words scrawled faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Oh, it's like a bigger thing. We gotta go back to each place to try to do it. There's one in Dogtown, one in Arlathan. Recommended level 10 to 40. Okay. Something we want to save for later then, it sounds like. Fine. Fine. Why don't we go back to... Unwelcome guests. The Mourn Watchers. Find and defeat the remaining Venatori. Let's go. There's blocked off doors. Can we go through now?
If our contact is right, what we're after will be sealed away.
We can't search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes?
Are you talking about the thing that we were just looking at? That door? It's too far. Hi.
Statuary, attack! Oh, is it time again? Great.
Yeah, this place is way... It's actually really not secured. We got Venatori just casually everywhere. Whoa, dude! Okay, so I gotta make sure to target people so that they do extra damage and stuff. But these guys, we go by them pretty quickly, so we gotta constantly target them.
Righto.
Perfect defense gives blocking. God, that blocking system. I wonder why they did it a little bit differently from like the typical thing, because usually a perfect block would be a parry, but there isn't even like a non-perfect block in this situation, it feels like. And we gotta stop their things. Guys, get the guy.
Inform, Bellara.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
They're the ones who sealed off this place. That's a lot of... What have you been doing here? Memento collection? Templars in Navarra. To Winter commentary about Templars and other nations, there's a note from Emmerich at the bottom. So how did we find a note from Emmerich in a place that was sealed off until now? Navarra is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It is the best use of an attack dog if you are obliged to set one at the gates. Their political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to the necromancers, but the necromancers don't always yield. It is how they ban the Templars from their crypts. How cynical! These unvarnished opinions of our kingdom. Navarra's Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. There's simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to the necromancers with a certain amount of experience. Just unspoken agreements that make it look like, to the outside, you just don't... You're not really enforcing things properly. Path of Size. Does this go back to the main hall? Yep. There's more Venatori around.
I can't believe it. We're meeting after all those letters. It's an honor, Professor Emmerich. What should I call you? I mean, with everything you've done, it feels strange to just call you Emmerich.
Emmerich is fine, please. We're not in a classroom after all. Far less predictable.
Okay, Emmerich. Right. I might call you Professor Emmerich sometimes.
Valara holding a lot of people on a pedestal. Nev as well. You gotta... You're on this team too. You're just as good as everyone else. Everyone here is an expert in their own field. We need y'all to be confident about it.
There's a haunting.
Burgeoning malice. Vulnerable against necrotic. Oh, so then use that then. Use the stuff. Which one has highest damage? Oh, wait. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have come in so early. He's attacking me with the... Are you guys attacking? Oh, he's doing some. He's gonna send those missiles at me. Annoying. See, even when they're not using skills, I gotta make sure to remember to target for the extra damage from the weapons. Oh!
You got it.
But it's everyone against one dude, though. What, can I stop those beams? I feel like I can't.
Final call.
For sure.
Both of you. Forget it, I'm not gonna... Oh! Oh, I'm taking all of them. I don't care, you can't make me.
That haunting was like a creepy Manfred.
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Wait. Is Manfred a spirit of curiosity? Researcher's coat? Not as good as what I have right now. Alright. Ooh. Well, that was something, but only by himself, so not so bad. Was that? Hold on. Chittering Signet. Applies weakened. Also applies vulnerability to necrotic damage. Go. Or applying weakened also applies necrotic damage.
Emmerich, I think this wisp wants something.
What do you want? Unlit braziers. Oh, see,
You got it.
we might be coming here a little bit too early then because we actually just can't solve this. We should have gone to get Tosh. Maybe she would have been the one. Dang it. Now we'll have to come back later for it. Right, so that wasn't even find and defeat the remaining Venatori. That was something else. That was the other one, right? Right, I accidentally came across it while being here. Recommended level 25. We're level 23. Just gonna check out Emmerich here with 4 points. Let's look at his skills. Which one is the automatic one? It's usually like the second bubble. That's why I'm checking the second bubble. Oh, it's at the very end here. Unfinished business. Entangling spirits. Entangling spirits. Applies weakened. Go. Perfect. Applies weakened. Not a bad thing. But you don't need it in here now. You can try time slowed. That's it for now? Can we get the Venatori before we go back? I'll have to make a note to remember to come back for this. Is this part of the quest, or is this just some extra thing? Ah. Hi. Oh, but I gotta be up there first. And I'm not. That's a little bit unfortunate on all ends. Oh, get the beacon first. Right, I think we're wandering a little bit far away now. Where was the second set of Venatori thing? Oh, maybe we are on the right path. They're just sneaking around the Grand Necropolis.
I don't understand why the risen gods don't take to this bit.
There's power for the temple, according to that necromancer.
I don't trust it. Did you just hear something?
Wait, they spoke with a necromancer? Someone here talk to them?
We're not alone.
More Venatori, and they're summoning a demon this time.
Oh, please don't. Oh, we just got the shield in one go. The barrier. Fantastic. Oh, the guy has an annoying shield. What happened to the spirit? Did it die already?
Your strength is mine.
Oh yeah, there's a dude over there.
It's over.
Are you coming over? What are you doing? You're just like waving your sword over there. Like literally, what are you?
Our death still serves.
Oh. There you go. Oh, one hit kill.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
Yeah, what is going on with the security here? Gotta try a little bit harder, guys. It looks like this is still blocked off. That's fine. Okay. Sure. Just gonna maybe grab that before we go back if we can. A little bit less to do later on if we do it now, you know? Generally, okay, I don't know if I don't think I'll be doing like every little thing exhaustively, but if there's something story related, I'll do it. Because I know back when I was playing Inquisition, trying to do everything definitely burnt me out real bad in regards to stuff like, oh, let's close the 50th rift for like no discernible reason. There's barely a reward. But I do feel like they've been a little bit better about it here so far. Just run him dead? I came for the beacon. That's it.
Do it, Rook. You bet.
Certainly.
I'll just stay here, okay? Someone next to me. Whoa. Was that Emmerich's attack?
They attack from a distance!
Oh, wow, alright.
Must move!
This is a waste. But I did it. Oh yeah, jumping up and then you can sort of chain the attacks a little bit better that way too.
Nice going, Emmerich. At your service.
Oh man, how many of them are here? I just came to get a beacon. Oh, that's not even the right thing. I should be using... I should be using the heavy attack. Not like they mind it though. Oh yeah, guys. We can still combo with... We can combo with our party members. They can't combo with each other.
I've set that one up!
Oh, we did it!
Oh, don't tell me the beak... Oh, it's beyond that place where they were like, hey, it's strange that there's a door here. So I did that for nothing, basically. Alright, let's get out of here then.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
No worries. It'll go back to sleep now.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as cautionary examples to the rest.
Yes.
Okay.
We found a sealed door with an unfriendly spirit trapped inside.
Curious. I'm unfamiliar with any records regarding this entity. Proceed with caution.
Wear its words.
Well, if we really wanted to do that, I'm pretty sure it was saying something to the effect of, don't disturb me.
Prepare well.
And yet, do we care? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can rank up here. Okay. New items available. Give me a memento or two. I know you got a few of those around. Don't be holding out. Oh, requires rank 3. Navaran themes. Well, it costs those crystals too. Skeletal arrangement. Oh, a gift! Treasure for any necromancer, because there's not actually a merchant here, so... There you go. Alright.
Prepare for the hunt.
And then I believe that would be it for the necropolis. For now. For now. Alright, cool. If we... Oh, what about the library? Any new codex stuff? Not for now. Let me see if I can find a relevant one here. Hold on. There's nothing on the Mourn Watcher or the necropolis here. Although, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beyond the Veil. Spirits and Demons. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms, or even having a form at all, one can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. This reminds me of back in Origins. Was it called a Sylvan? The trees. The trees that were possessed, that started moving around randomly, freaked me out. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least less malevolent creatures of the Fade. But in truth, all the denizens of the realm beyond the veil are spirits. As the Chant of Light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a poor imitation for the spirits to not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter into Orlesian and back again by drunken initiates. In general, spirits are not complex, or rather, they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, curiosity, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. Curiosity turned into malice. The most common and weakest form of demon one encounters in the Fade is the Rage Demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles, for they exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the Hunger Demons, who do little but eat, or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. Then there are the Sloth Demons. Yeah. And then the Desire Demons. And then at the very top of the food chain, there are the Pride Demons. Yeah, I remember this one as well. We read it like 5 times across the previous games. Okay. Well, can we check out the strengths of these towns, by the way? Everyone's still kind of weak. Yeah, but the Dogtown Arlethan, we have half. We're about at half strength. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we actually go get the Dragon Hunter first then? Because just like we saw, it's possible to come across interactions that we can't do. And that wouldn't be very fun, right? To have to go back later on. So yeah, let's do that, but before then, we can give Emmerich the gift and check on our people. New missive. Writing from Navarra City. Dear Rook and Professor Volkaren, the Watchers are sending this letter for me. I'm the man who used to be enslaved by the Venatori. Oh, my name is Claudius. Thank you. Bless you for stopping them. I would never have seen the sun again if not for you. I can sew very well. The Watchers say there is a great call for tailors of the deceased. This was strange to me, for we do not need such things in the winter. But the Watchers have fed me and found me work. I can never repay them, or you, but I will help clothe Navarra's dead. May you walk in the light, Claudius, a free man. Good for you, Claudius. Hang in there. He doesn't want to leave then? He's not going to go back to Winter? I guess not. Emmerich, do I have a gift for you?
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Would he just be a wisp going around? Yeah, how sentient is he?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Like Cole.
Where or who do you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my Necropolis excursions ever since.
All right.
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the Necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
What's your conclusion on that? No, what? No. I guess we're not doing that one, right? But this is a... Is this an optional one? Because usually my understanding is that the more is the optional stuff. Let's see.
Any way I can avoid answering this, please?
I'm sorry. I'm used to arguing with my colleagues in favor of the soul's return.
No, that's fine.
I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
I was actually kind of curious about that question though, but the eternal question, like even he doesn't know what the answer is.
How thoughtful, Rook.
Here's a skull for you. I hope you like it. Have we... I'm trying to think of who we've given gifts to. I don't think we've given anything to Valara and Harding yet. Maybe back in the Arlethan Forest, there's a gift somewhere. The Mourn Watch. A distressing sight. How I regret visiting Amaranthine today. I'd set out to explore a chantry described in one of Brother Badine's travelogues. Harding came along, but somehow had her fill after only a few minutes. While inspecting some exquisite mosaics, I spotted a funeral procession through a window. I watched, frozen fast, as the mourners fed a shroud into a bonfire. Harding didn't understand why I looked green. Don't those outside Navarra ever find it heartbreaking, dwelling on the departed without the comfort of a body? Even their ashes are scattered to the wind. Well, that's because we're also scared of the blight, right? If a body came back or something, I don't think we want to deal with that. And there may be a modern day cremation is because of what space concerns. I'm not sure how much that is an issue in Thetis, but yeah. Different places, different cultures, I guess. And most other places don't need to do necromantic research. A monthly stipend. I don't understand why Lucanus claims it's bizarre for Manfred to receive a modest monthly stipend. Another little continuity bug here. Lucanus isn't around yet, as far as I know. Manfred may need the funds one day, and he's capable of making small purchases, with supervision. I admit, however, he fancies the strangest things, some recent acquisitions. A silver-backed Antaam hand mirror, 20 blue marbles, 4 sticks of chalk, he presented one to Harding. A jeweled brooch, shaped like a lizard. I had to make up the difference. He must learn to tell copper from gold. A brass cup, a rather fine quill knife, confiscated. 2 pounds of almonds, removed to the kitchen. Yet more string. The latest item cost nothing. Manfred's become very fond of a little wooden stick he enjoys pointing about. It's like a small child. Unlike Cole though, Cole can speak no problem. But Manfred is like a baby spirit. Maybe. Oh, Manfred, you actually wander off on your own? Are you exploring the lighthouse? Oh! We're playing rock, paper, scissors? I guess because Manfred can't really speak. Yeah! Yeah! What do we win? Nothing. Feels like I'm pummeling a child. Alright. Well, enjoy yourself, alright? Harding. How are you doing? Oh, Balara's here as well.
Balara, what if Irsa Telnal was never Elven but a mispronunciation of Issa Tunal? Maybe they knew it had something to do with the Titans and tried to write it down.
And got it wrong. Then over time the sounds shifted. That's brilliant. The lullaby's full of words that don't make sense in Elven. If this is why... I have to go look at it again.
That does sound really exciting. Keep me updated on your the progress of your research. But Bellara, you really gotta go fix the thing, okay? I've said it like a million times already. I don't see you making any progress on that front. You haven't even let me know, like, hey, Rook, I'm working on it. No, you've just been, like, chilling out and socializing with everyone around here. That's all I see from you.
Mastery.
Little bit more into the next level. Alright, cool. In the meantime, I can apply upgrades to the stuff I have here again. Weak point critical barrier. Alright. When is Lucanus gonna come back? I'm just glad this place is stable enough for us to just hang around here indefinitely.
Look at that view.
Hassan got us the Emperor's suite. Room to stretch his wings.
Oh, that makes
He's always
sense.
welcome in mine.
You find some gingerwort truffles, he'll follow.
Maybe a little bit too welcoming for everybody, Hassan. He's still young, but he should be a little bit careful about trusting everyone around him. That's it for now. Why don't we try going to... Because I know that demon from the Mourn Watch, the Necropolis, it's level 10 to 40, so one of them we're not going to be able to do. I don't know which one it is yet, which makes me a little bit hesitant to go focus on that quest. But apparently there's stuff going on in Treviso and Arlethan outside of that. Not Dogtown, though. I'll go back to Treviso for a little bit. Check on Lucanus. He's still away. Emmerich. And... Davern? I think we can combo with both of them.
A shipment of supplies for the injured and the blighted just arrived. Sent by the Shadow Dragons.
Allies in Minrathus. I never would have thought it.
I have already penned your thank you note.
Good, good. I love to see that everyone's setting aside their differences for now.
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial. For those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Where is it? In the main hall somewhere? Rooftop garden. Wait. It's like... I gotta go down here? Oh, you mean like right here, right? Basically. Oh, but on the other side.
So,
Yes?
nothing.
Right here. Is that guy squatting? Is he doing squats? You guys want to practice elsewhere? I think we're gonna have a funeral here.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Not to mention, we barely got to mourn Katarina properly, too. Your help in pushing back the blight has given the crows a chance to mourn. Okay.
I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Treviso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
Look
When
at
did
us.
you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Really rough for Lucanus, being away for a year, coming back, finding out that your grandma died, and now your whole city is just in ruins.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
Wait, how secret was being a crow again? I thought it was a little bit secret, right? So aside from being a crow regularly, people might have other identities as their day job. They don't go around being like, oh yeah, I'm part of the crows.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
Well, it is a memorial.
Those we lost, they'll never be forgotten.
Never is a long time. But let us try. The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
Tragedy sort of struck before we even had time to deal with that whole like human trader business. I'm guessing it'll come back up later on, sometime. It looks like there might be a little bit more back here. Yeah, oh. Oh. Let me just check if there was any... Were there any new codexes from that? Nope.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
Yes. Perfumed. Dearest Viago, you may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish Antaam that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Thea. I've some new pieces to show. Regards, Mistress Trella, proprietress of the Trella Gallery of Fine Art.
An art merchant has information on the Antaam?
Mistress Trella would not waste our time.
We are stretched thin. Too many compatriots lost to the Blight, or what crawls out of it. Meet with Mistress Trella. Find out what the Antaam are up to.
Aren't half of them like gone already? Still trying to do something here?
I think that art merchant with information on the Antaam lives near here.
All the frames being like, hey, I'm an art merchant and I live here.
Hello? Are you alright?
Antaam sent me up in my own gallery.
Oh.
Then the brutes left to get more reinforcements against a single woman.
Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
Why would they lock you in? You know something. Oh. Oh, you don't live here. Wait, you live in your own gallery? You work where you live. That's a bit hard to have a good work-life balance like that. Oh, if you'll excuse me. My apologies. I really must just randomly take your stuff. Ooh, okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
My saviors, welcome!
Viago said you had information on the Antaam. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antaam are up to.
Why would they care? Well, she's willing to sell me her stuff. Do I want your stuff? Plus 100 strength.
That. Please look around.
Legendary valuable item. Our Lady of Sorrows. Decor. Andraste. Song sheet. Okay, fine, I'll buy an Andraste statue. Fine. Glittering mosaic. Does that replace the hala? Or which position is that in? Got some mementos here. Thank you. Yeah? What? Okay, I'll buy this line too.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
Next week's you still have exhibitions going on at a time like this? Well, I guess it makes sense because we're trying to get back to normalcy. We don't want to just mourn all day long and have that be the end of it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The skyline completely. I've heard dreadful little things live inside it.
Yeah, so what's going on here? You have a secret room in your art gallery? Am I allowed to visit? I guess the answer is yes. Effect unlocked for Lucanus. Sorry about breaking in, I guess, but we did it. Randy Dowager Quarterly Volume 3. A sadly pristine and unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes both season and heat by reprinting their nightly needs, being a wartime tale of lines crossed, blows traded, and love's promise to bridge any separation with cunning intent. A timely tale of tensions relieved by soldiers coming together. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. Oh, they say that in all of them. The lady herself says, historically questionable, but one does prefer the relief of a happy ending. For those who shy from politics but little else, 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. Yeah, this one sounds kinda... not too much going on. Inoffensive. I'm very sorry about your chair. That was, an accident. So sorry.
Those Antaam would have ruined me, if not for your kind intervention.
If someone locks the door from the outside like that, it's really hard to do anything, huh? But they went through so much just to stop an art gallery owner. Why would they even want her paintings and stuff? Like, what? Maybe it sells for good money somewhere. Yo, they haven't been doing too good of a job of cleanup. You can still see random dead bodies everywhere.
So much suffering. The gods are sending a warning to other cities.
Back in the markets.
I was trained to deal with dueling injuries, light slashes and puncture wounds, and occasional poisoning.
We have a lot more than that here now.
Rathari Allah.
God, I wish I knew. I wish I was a Kunari who knew what that meant.
We've an occupation to break.
Now, let's try to get something going on here then.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antaam are stealing pieces of art.
We need more bandages.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antaam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stores. You might learn something about our Antaam art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Maybe it's some black market exchange. They're just using the paintings as a front.
But I mean, Antaam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antaam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
They're taking paintings and stockpiling it. Oh, that was it. We got the right person in one go. We don't even have to listen to the other people. This is where we dealt with Chance. Is it gonna be the place where we found Jacobus? It's like right here. It's blocked off now.
We're close to that camp where the Antaam took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
Oh, hi! Give me that one. Oh! Yo, what if I wanted to buy a painting? You just all immediately start attacking me? Can the range guys hit their own people?
Keep it coming, bro.
Good going, Emmerich.
Vulnerable against necrotic. Kind of worry about the guy behind us. Oh no, the lock. Changing more often than I would like it to change. I wish I knew what they were saying. We can combo. We can combo with everybody.
An excellent hit, Rook.
On it.
Thanks, Davrin.
Whatever gets it done.
Yeah, I feel like I've finally fully adapted to the controller scheme, and I think it is more intuitive than a keyboard and mouse game. I'm just so glad we don't have to see the skip button in the cutscenes anymore.
Let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antaam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Why are they stealing paintings? Sculptures? Art? The Kunari don't really strike me because they seem like they're very practical people, and art is, well, it's not very practical, so it's curious why they would be into this.
There's nothing of interest here either.
Are those barrels of art? Hey.
Still nothing.
What?
I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Was he BSing us? But technically, he didn't even tell us anything. We were just eavesdropping. Oh, they're gone. Torn note. And tell the other Venatori to watch out for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antaam. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antaam camp, near the center of the city. I'll find you later. Venatori!
That merchant who said the Antaam stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
Damn it. Bet he took off the second we left the market.
The note said the Antaam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components. The note doesn't say what the Okay.
Oh, sorry.
We're close to the camp where Antaam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
They tore the note, but we still could make out literally everything they were trying to say. Not very competent, are you?
It's those snoops from the market.
You said you won't follow Venatori.
Just kill them.
Magical. But why would the Venatori? With the Venatori, the Antaam are trading art for magical components? Why do they want art? Why does anybody want art in a time like this? Ow, dude.
Right. Understood. We drain you alive.
Rook, get out of there before it's too late.
What?
I'm good. I'm just trying to focus on the same dude. Whoa, that guy.
That will be
No. Guys, get this guy too. It's easier if we all focus on one dude, get rid of him, and then focus on the other people.
I command you.
They're resistant. I don't have any ice. Oh, no one has weakened? Nope. Weakened is good.
Hassan, over there.
Strike them now!
All right. Let's find out what the Antaam and the Venatori are actually doing here.
They're doing an exchange in the center of the city. They really think they own this place, huh? Wait, this is not a good sign because they're starting to work together. That's not a good sign. Do not be so afraid of magic! We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Kun. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. The, what was that, like explosive bombs and stuff? Gatlock? More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. Oh, that's what that guy was holding earlier, that flamethrower. But it is not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixtures soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antaam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Alchemy is fraught with peril at the best of times. Adding in enchanted components...
We have to tell Taya and Viago.
Did they succeed? How long have they been doing this? We stopped one meeting, but they're still doing a whole ton of meetings elsewhere. We don't have the manpower to be stopping them all the time. I like mine. We'll have to let the crows know and hope that they can handle it from here, pretty much.
Noah says we fight as much as she and Neri. I told her their bickering was amateurish and that they'd need to work much harder to argue as well as we do.
That was altogether the wrong message to take away from that.
I thought you enjoyed our little squabbles.
Among and possibly overshadowed by other things.
These two are totally sleeping together. Still? I know they did before, right? They mentioned before that that was a thing.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antaam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antaam's first targets.
Yeah, you guys need to gather more information around here. It's your specialty, your city. Greetings from the gallery, dearest Rook. A wonderful thing! The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antaam. Viago and Thea told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antaam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathous. Can you imagine? Selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors? Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. Ah, my heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I'm sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling, Mistress Trella. I guess it's not that the Venatori wanted art, it's that they were selling it to magisters in the winter, and they're like rich and stuff, so they're spending a lot of money on art, and then with that money they can trade it for the magical components. I guess. If we try to get skills, like there's another skill here. It's an electricity skill. I guess it would be nice to have something that combos though, something that detonates or applies something, applies sundered, toxic dash, specialization. Yeah, let's try to like slowly get over here. Affliction damage. I haven't been using Pilfer though. Okay, if I'm not using it, should I refund it? Wait, I can't even refund this. I can't refund? Not everything. I just want to get to another thingy. So this is another necrotic skill we could try later on. Apply sundered. Apply sundered. Takedown damage. What counts as a takedown anyway? Physical damage. Yeah, I'm not really looking too hard at this, to be honest. It's just like, yo, yeah, okay. Sure.